Yes. We're back again with another 620 podcast. It's your host, Chumness Guna. You see me with the shades on. Why? Because we're shining, B. The view from here is good, but it's bright. You know what I'm saying? I'm close to the sun. I can't see the ups down there, man. I'm sitting pretty in first place. You get me? I'm here with man like Therapy, Average, and Fred. Don't let the name fool you. He's just a basic Fred who's been changing his names recently. I've been clocking that, but the names are getting worse each week. Obviously, what you man telling me, man? You man good, yeah?
Nah, I'm straight, man. Just come out of watching the Champions League game. Newcastle got robbed, but it is what it is, man.
Now we don't mind, man. I'm happy to see Newcastle in the mud, bro. Trying to be Chelsea and City's third cousin with this money thing and take over, man. I hope it goes to Putts. So I don't mind, man. I don't mind. We'll take that every day. Obviously,
I
they can
mean,
still
one of them ones
resurrect the thing. They can still resurrect the thing. They beat Milan, PSG lose. They could sneak it in, but it's looking like Europa League at best, in
Bro,
my
they're getting
opinion.
knocked out, man. Forget Europa League. They're going home. They're going
No,
home.
we'll see. We'll
it's one
see.
of them
No,
ones. It's like Newcastle got United next, so I was hoping they had a little bit of confidence going into that game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear that.
No, for sure, for sure. But obviously, let's get straight into the City Liverpool game. I watched that game. I was really excited to watch that game. It didn't live up to too much expectation. I thought it was quite flat at the most. However, we was able to see two juggernauts go at it. On reflection, I think City deserved to win the game. I think that obviously we knew they were going to control the ball better than Liverpool. Liverpool were going to play on the counter attack. Obviously, that's where Nunes started as well. But I do feel like City were definitely robbed. That Allison one was mad soft, very very soft. It was like, if that was against my team, then yeah, I'm screwing. So I'm not too sure what the reason was. I don't really want to hear another statement from PGMO or whatever. I don't care anymore. Like
You
you,
don't
you
think that
might
was
do
a
what you
foul?
want to do. Of course, it's a foul. I mean, of course, it's
Oh,
not a foul.
but I mean,
It's not a
he
foul.
put his hand on his shoulder, innit? That affects the keeper.
Minimal
If
contact.
bro, the keepers get protected too much because
But that's the game,
Gabriel
innit? You
Gabriel
know
was
how it's that.
getting Gabriel was getting manhandled to the ground, bro, against Newcastle. That's
That's true.
there's
That's
not
true.
enough contact there. We don't know how much contact there is. We see the Allison one, bro. Bro, the slightest little feathers touched him, bro, and that's a foul, man. That's disgraceful in my opinion. Like I don't get how that's getting ruled out.
Keepers play by a different set of rules, to be honest with
Ah,
you.
it's
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
Keepers get immunity. You see that
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, but we know this because we have Onana running out and boxing people in the face, and he's calm. Then But then there's a slight touch on Allison. Who's it? Akanji, was it? I'm sure it was
Yeah,
Akanji.
Akanji,
A slight
Akanji.
touch, and all of us. Well, it's not like he caught the ball and he's knocked into him and he spilt the ball. My man's missed the ball completely. Like he didn't have the ball under control for even half
No,
a
no, I
second.
think he was going up to grab it, and then Akanji. I don't want to say he pulled him, but he grabbed. Akanji's hand was on his shoulder.
Bro, I've watched the
So,
replay like 20 times, bro. He was not in
Yeah, but
control of that
come on,
ball.
Trimmers, you gotta understand that when it comes to goalkeepers, like Therapy said, bro, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna get given regardless of the contact.
I hear you, but I think it was incredibly soft, man. Goalkeepers did not. I hear them getting protected to a certain degree, but in when you weigh it up and you look at the situation, them calling that back. I mean, there was a similar one last season with Ben White when he was holding one of the keeper's hands, and
Nah,
that
but
got
you
called
can
back as a
see
foul.
Ben White's intention with that. Do you know what I mean? He
Yeah, but I'm
was
saying
just
that's more of a foul. Like you can see him grabbing his arm and do something. Well, with the Akanji one, it's like, is he just not supposed to challenge for the ball? Then is he just supposed to just leave the man? Like I don't get what they expect. But for me, I think City should have won that game. Obviously, Trent scored that goal, changed the narrative because a lot of people were saying he was getting cooked. But you could counter that and say when Doku did get past him, didn't really
Didn't
do
do
anything.
anything.
So, but it depends how you look at it. You can throw it 3-4 ways. Or I think Liverpool defended well as well. I think Salah had a poor game. You know, he usually turns up in these City games. I thought he was nullified quite a bit. Was that down to tactics, or is he just not obviously peaking to the same heights as he's getting older? Not too sure, but I just don't think he had much effect in that game. Obviously, Liverpool don't have a proper DM, and we saw that because at City, I can't lie, City were walking through the midfield like they were walking. They didn't have to be too smart or be a sophisticated press to get into Liverpool's final third. And I just thought if City were just a bit more patient and clinical on the day, could have already been 2-3 up by the time Trent's even scored. But that was my take on the game. Floor's open. You man can let me know if you disagree or what your takes is on the City game.
No, I agree, to be honest. I feel like Allison kept Liverpool in it for majority of the game. I mean, you talk about that Doku Trent kind of battle that was going on. I'm not sure what you guys think, but a lot of people obviously, because Trent scored the goal, they're kind of like covering up the fact that he was getting cooked.
Yeah.
So he got passed like 7 times or dribbled past like 7 times.
Got moved to.
So it's one of them ones like Trent, when it comes to defending one-on-one, he's always going to be susceptible, but you can't be that bad when you're playing at the highest level.
I agree. I've heard a scenario, well, not scenario, well, like a few suggestions with the Trent debate about his defending and how teams target. We clearly saw that City targeted him in that game. Would you man say? Obviously, we know his goal and assist output is 1 and 4. With matches players like Marcelo, would you say like defensively Marcelo wasn't great, but do you still consider Trent to not reach that kind of ceiling? Because we agree that Marcelo was a world class fullback, right?
Yeah, he was. He was. I think what you're saying is the modern day fullback does so much more than defending, right? So obviously, you look at Trent's game; it's very similar to Marcelo's in terms of going forward. He's always going to be some form of threat. But what I saw from Trent, I didn't see in Marcelo is him getting found out way too many times. Maybe
Mm.
because the team that he's in. Maybe because I feel like Marcelo has a bit more tenacity, maybe from where he comes from. That in 1v1 positions, he at least tries, you know what I mean? You see him jockeying, you see he's always on his toes. But Trent, when it comes to like 1v1, flat footed, it doesn't look like he even wants to even defend in that moment, you know what I mean? So I didn't see Marcelo, probably didn't watch enough of him get found out the way that we see Trent getting found out.
Plus, Marcelo had Casemiro in his prime, so Liverpool. What I found out this week, not even just yesterday, they're waiting. The reason why they didn't end up going to get a 6 is because they're waiting for their young G to come back. What's his
Who's
name?
that?
By Chechich.
I mean,
Okay.
By Chechich and Thiago to come back. And I think when they get them, it'll get long.
A bit more protection in midfield, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that.
So
I
now,
like
if the
Bajcetic. I'll be honest, I like Bajcetic. I don't know if he's what they need right now in terms of building around, but one for the future to look out for sure.
Yeah.
so say the protection comes in now, is the narrative different if Trent's not getting exposed as much and we're
I
not
mean,
seeing
the
so
last
many
time
defensive
Trent
flaws?
wasn't getting exposed, they had Wijnaldum and Fabinho in the midfield. And Van Dijk was in his prime as well, doing up all the cleaning up. So
Yeah. I
when
think
Trent has that protection,
with that it's more so about just less of a load on Trent as far as like putting him repeatedly in situations where he has to defend 1v1 against a tricky winger. He's always going to make the occasional mistake, but like you said, when they had Wijnaldum, when they had Prime Fabinho, they had a midfield system to where he had a lot more protection. You know, he wasn't
yeah.
facing as much traffic, sort of on the wing. And so I think it's more about the whole team needing to work for each other.
Yeah.
And obviously it goes back to the money, doesn't it? It's on Klopp, to be able to set them up in a way where Trent, Robertson, even Van Dijk, we've seen him, look human at times. So it's on Klopp to set up the team in a way that protects the defense.
Yeah, and that's a good point. I was having a conversation with my friend this weekend. What the Bruno thing that we'll do just before going on the stream, and we were talking about that, and he was like, and it makes sense is that every player has deficiencies in their game. No one's perfect, but it's about having a system that hides their deficiencies. When does Kevin De Bruyne ever get found out? But he has deficiencies, but we never see them because of the system that they play that cover their weaknesses. So
Now we
when
see Kevin De Bruyne get found out in any big game, UEFA Champions League final.
I mean, yeah,
any
his legs are gone,
country,
but
he always
that's
comes
not
off on a stretcher, innit? That's his deficiency, bro. He comes off on a stretcher when it's a big game.
Why?
under pitch deficiencies, not legs and whatever. But I hear what you're saying though. He ain't a
Point
big game
is, yeah,
player.
when it comes to Trent, you're looking at system wise, but you can't dispute. I feel like a lot of people, because Trent, yeah, he does get found out, right, in 1v1 positions, right? But we like to like talk about that a lot more than his qualities. We can't
Yeah.
dispute that Trent's not a world class right back. And if everyone wants to have that argument, then have that with yourself. But Trent is a world class right back. He's been doing this for about 6 years now,
That's what
at the
I'm saying.
highest.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you strongly, man. We had this debate last week when you missed out about the world class debate, and obviously because there was that talk of,
that
well,
was a
Trippier is
funny
better
stream. You should have
defensively.
been there, bro.
Yeah, last week it was funny,
Should
man.
have been there.
The world class debate, especially, definitely brought some controversy. Sorry. Obviously, I still think that Trent is a world class fullback for me personally, just
Yeah,
because I understand there's the defensive flaws. I get that, and I hear it. It's a good argument, but I just feel like what he brings to the game in terms of actually affecting the game can't be missed, and that makes him just a world class player because when you step on that pitch, he makes a difference. He wins games, gets points. Like I know you might say, "Oh, the eye test," or "Oh, GA," but bro, end of the day, you don't have these man. You don't. You're not a world class team, bro. You're not a world class team. But yeah, obviously the City Liverpool game in a whole though, as I was saying to you man earlier, I didn't. enjoy it too much. I was hoping for it to be a bit more open, a bit more end to end, a bit more quality moments. I think the Haaland goal was really good. Haaland took his goal well, neat and tidy, two touch finish, third touch bang. Like it was good. There was actually three similar goals to that this weekend. 'Cause I think the Watkins goal against
Yeah.
against Spurs was very similar. Quickly out his feet, sliding it in. Good.
Gordon's goal against Chelsea as well. We just
Yeah,
took
yeah, yeah. It's
hands
not too
off.
many touches. Good goals all around, man. But yeah, for me, I feel like, as I said, on reflection, City deserved to win the game. But I was very happy, as I predicted 1-1. I was very happy for them man to draw and take points and see the team that deserves to be at the top of the table at the top of the table. This the team that's not performing well, the team that's been poor this season, this team that doesn't have any attacking threat, that doesn't create anything. It's the bum team that bought Havertz.
Don't
The
do this.
team with the fraudulent
Please
manager.
don't do this. You're gonna die on your shit,
Nah,
bro.
nah. I'm not even gonna
Please
say
don't
we
do
win. I'm not even gonna say we win the league, bro. I'm not even saying win the league, but
Nah.
we've just been slowly doing our thing, yeah. Saying that, yeah, we're getting results, but that's not good enough anymore. The standards changed at Arsenal. Imagine we're first and we're still looked at like, yeah, yeah, but you man are poor. Like, yo, the standards have changed, man.
Oh
Standards have
my
changed, but
days.
I'll take that, innit? I know Therapy's looking at me enviously right now, bro. It's good,
I'm
man.
not envious, bro. It's just like Kingsley, like you have a double standard, bro. You pick and choose when you want to be held to your
Hey,
club
it's a
wants to be
shame.
held to a
Take
high
the glasses
standard,
off. You're a shame,
bro.
Well, I can't, bro. The light. I told you, man. From where I am at the top, if I take off the shades,
Nah,
bro,
you
the
pick and
sun's too
choose
close to
when
my
your
eyes.
team wants to be held to a high standard, man.
You hear what
Nah,
I'm
bro.
saying, though? When it comes to that City, just last point I have for City, Liverpool, yeah. As much as City could have should have won the game, I mean, if your manager has to hype up your own fans in a derby like that, yeah, you don't deserve to take anything from that game, blood. How is your manager going to be telling you to make some noise in the stadium when you're against one of your biggest rivals from the past, half a decade? That is embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing, bro. City fans need to have some representative in this podcast because we need to have some words about that.
Yo,
Bro, City's never really been a big club, really and truly. You know what I mean?
I mean, all the City fans now, I think, are like 13 or 14.
That's what I'm saying. One of my closest friends is a City fan. My best friend's a City fan. I know he knows he's a plastic fan. There's no Gen Z that
honestly, man.
supported City that isn't a plastic fan. Isn't that like from time Pep has to being press conferences asking fans to turn up to the stadium for games.
That is unbelievable,
Dead.
man. And this is the
Dead.
treble winning team. Anyhow, United won the treble. Anyhow, Arsenal won the treble, last season. Best believe, bro. The shamelessness, bro. I would be wearing the durag and the glasses as well, blood. We'll be twinning right now, fam. I promise. I promise you.
Like, listen, life, bro. Life's good, isn't it? Like, obviously, you're talking about Arsenal. We'll touch on our game quick because probably the least amount to talk
Yeah.
about. But it was a win where I didn't care what performance I actually saw out there because we just had to take advantage of seeing Liverpool dropping points just to get into a better position. I'll be honest with you. Brentford defended well. They played well. Like, obviously, we know what to expect from them. I think we was very solid defensively. Two goal line clearances, Rice and Chenko, Gabriel and Saliba hardly put a foot wrong. And I have been saying, like, the attack hasn't been great, but our defense has been so resolute and strong that we can scrape out these 1-0, 2-0 wins. On reflection, a draw would have been calm. We didn't deserve to win that game, but we just had that little bit of class to whip it back post, and Arteta got the sub right with Havertz. You know what? You know what the maddest thing is? Yo, I'm not even capping. You might not believe me in it, but 75 minutes in, I was like, I'll be real. Odegaard's not making anything happen. You might as well just dash Havertz on, bro. Like, I'm not expecting him to do anything, but let's just do something else because the amount of times the ball is whipped back post and Martinelli's just standing there watching it go back post, or it's the other way and Saka just stands there watching it go. I'm like, man, them, you know that you're gonna cut inside, your wing is gonna cut inside. So when he crosses it, realistically, the cross is gonna go back post. Why are you not busting your gut to go back post? The one time we did go back post was the only time we got a goal that someone was there was Havertz, because if that's what he can do as well, if he can just come off the bench 25 minutes, 30 minutes and score these good. I don't really he doesn't warrant to start in the eight. I don't think Trossard played particularly well in the eight either. I know
Nah,
he got
but
I
he
know he
played
got the
better than
goal, but
Havertz. When you look at Trossard's technical ability and Havertz's technical ability, bro, there's just different levels, bro. I mean, in the end of it, Havertz got the goal, fair play. He gets a pass for the next week or so, yeah. But in terms of impact player, really and truly, maybe that City game and this game were like, okay, but we've seen enough of him when he started to be like, okay, cool. Havertz. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be too early or reactionary, but I just don't think the signing's banging. You know.
No, the signing's not going to pop off. Let's be real, it's not going to pop off. However, as I said, if it's one of them ones where it's a tight game, we need a goal. We've tried everything we usually try. Now we're just going to get the ball into the box. Then you can bring Havertz on. And I think that's what sometimes we even needed last season. Low key, was just like a focal point, just to whip the ball in. Someone with a bit of height, just to win some headers.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Because Gabriel Jesus and Nketiah, they're not going to score these headers. Let's be real. Do Jesus and Nketiah, do they really score that? Probably not.
You saw what Nketiah is all about, bro. He's getting battered up by Pinnock. He took that one
No,
opportunity.
Pinnock's a good defender, though. To be fair, I can't lie.
He's just Premier League all right. He's a right player. He's average. You know what I mean?
No, I think Pinnock's like a top quality centre back. Like if
And
he
he can
carries
get
on
into
doing,
any top 6 team.
I don't think he'll walk into the team, but he can definitely be a squad player for most top 6 teams.
Which team would you think Pinnock would be a
I
squad?
don't think he's worse than Kivior. I don't think he's that far. He's not. He can easily work into Man United's.
On the ball, he's not better than Curio though.
Maybe, but in the defensive aspect, I'm not upset if I saw Pinnock at the back. I think he could, as I said, walk into United's. I think Spurs, he could walk into Spurs when Romero and Van der Ven's not fit. I think he could get into Liverpool's as well. I don't think he's that much worse than Gomez. If Matip misses a game or Van Dijk's not there, like I don't think Pinnock's that bad, to be honest.
I think he's just gassing him because he's Jamaican. Let's be real, bro.
Listen, just because he's a jammer doesn't mean I want to come on a gas thing, innit? I'm just saying.
He plays in a back five though, and not even 3 centre backs.
Yeah, but I'm talking in defensive resolute.
3 centre backs, a left back and a right back.
I know, but I'm talking them games there. Them games there when it's 1-0, when you're winning 1-0 and you got 15 minutes left, yo, dash him on and just to grind out the win. He's one of those players. I think he would do that well for any top 6 side.
Is he better than Rob Holding?
Yeah, it's clear Rob Holding.
I wouldn't even say he's better than Rob Holding. And Rob Holding is average at best, and that's why I say Pinnock is probably
moving nuts. Have you actually seen Pinnock? Like,
yeah, bro, I watched Brentford.
He's a quality defender, bro. Like, how you gonna don't ever try to say Rob? He's clear Rob Holding.
I think he's solid, but I don't think he's great. You're saying he's a good player. I think he's very average. Like I said, you'd probably fit in alongside Kurt Zouma at West Ham. That's the best I see him going. But
hold on. So you're saying Rob Holding is better than Kurt Zouma?
No, I'm just saying you fit in like next to Kurt Zouma at West Ham. So he's West Ham.
So you're saying he's about that level.
Yeah, and I think Rob Holding is West Ham.
That level is higher than Rob Holding, bro. Rob Holding should be starting. Rob Holding should be starting for like Hull and Sheffield Wednesday and them man there.
But Rob Holding, in all honesty, Rob Holding's a very average player at best.
Has Holding ever looked like a Premier League centre back?
Yes.
No, he has not, bro. He's never looked like a Premier League centre back. He's always looked like a Championship defender.
No,
you guys used to gas him.
Chambers was better than him. I think Chambers was better than him.
Chambers was far worse than him, bro.
Chambers is
better than Holding in my opinion.
Chambers in the back three. That's the centre back right there.
Chambers is better. Nah, let's not even do that conversation there, bro.
Anyway,
that's more than solid.
Anyway, that's a talk for another day. I can't even lie, but yeah, with the Arsenal game, we'll take the 3 points. We'll sit at the top. We got Wolves next at home. I'm not fearing them. Obviously, it'll be interesting which team VAR chooses because they're both against Arsenal and Wolves. Well, go on, Phillips.
Would you say you scumbag that game?
Of course we did.
Cool.
Bro, I'm not. I
just wanted to make sure, innit?
I said to you, I don't care how we win. I don't care if it's the boringest game. Give me those. If every single game is like this for the rest of the season, we win the league. I don't care, bro. I rather boring, stagnant, controlled football.
This is what I'm talking about.
Open, control, end-to-end football that looks entertaining.
Keep that same energy. No, keep that, please. Keep that same.
But we have in my energy. We're winning the league. Playing as boring as this, I would take these boring games and win the league rather than entertaining games.
Do you think you genuinely will win the league?
I think we have more chance of winning this league this season than last season.
Yes,
you listen to too much Gary Neville, don't you?
No, well, it's not about Gary Neville, bro. It's not about Gary Neville. It's about man management.
Say that again, average.
I feel like that's a bit of a wilder take. I'm not saying it's completely bonkers, but we had the best opportunity to win the league last season. In all honesty, when we had to look at the run of games as well,
you'll never get a better opportunity.
I don't agree. I think we're more controlled
in the conversation.
If this was last season, Brentford is scoring three of those goals on counter attack because we're too open. Yes, they are. We was mad open last season. It was just 2 man back. Most of the time, the line was so high. But when we played
playing the back
that
same back
season,
line.
the only reason why our attack was so mad is because we left 2 players back and everyone was pushing, trying to make something happen. We're not doing that this season, and we're conceding less. But we've conceded 10 goals in 12 games, and we've played 4 of the top 6. What do you prefer, bro?
I like the results. You got to understand. I'm not saying I don't like the results, but the way of playing, I believe, is not sustainable. On a better day, 2 of those goals against Brentford would go in, but we would have lost that game in it. We saw against Newcastle, well, when we're not clinical away from home, you can get punished as well. Yeah, that was a bit of a dodgy goal, but it's not sustainable as well. So yeah, the Brentford goal, the result is
Average.
the best idea.
Average this season. Average. Let me ask you a question. This season. Let me ask you a question, bro. Then you can finish your point. Let me ask you a question. How many games this season have you felt like losing?
Chelsea game. I felt like we would lose. We should have lost that. Newcastle game, we didn't deserve anything. Brentford game, we didn't deserve anything.
Oh,
Chelsea. Sorry, City.
I said Chelsea. Now City, I feel like we were in the second half. We came out a lot better.
So Chelsea.
Okay.
So Chelsea. So
the what you call it? The Tottenham game was techie. I wouldn't say we should have lost. I think we should have lost that game. In all honesty, it was techie.
But Tottenham game.
Very close.
I disagree, bro.
I never go into games. Hold on, Kingsley. I never go into games thinking that we're gonna lose. But when you look at
but I'm talking like in the game, like in the game, in these games, I can't lie. This season, I've never felt like, oh, we're gonna get clipped or oh, we're gonna lose this game.
Yeah, but
at any point in the match, even against Chelsea, I was like, if we score one here, we're scoring another one. Like I knew it.
We didn't play well enough to win that.
Against any team losing
2-0, bro. Kingsley, hold on. Do you feel like
matter, bro? Doesn't matter. I don't care if it's any team, bro. I've never
felt
like losing this season. Every single game this season, I've never felt like losing. Last season,
you don't think that Chelsea game we deserve to lose?
No, are you man English?
What do you mean by you never felt like losing? Then what do you actually mean?
He means that before the game, he feels like we shouldn't have lost this.
No, not before the game. I'm talking in the games when I'm watching this.
In the game, you didn't think we deserved to lose against Chelsea.
No, I'm not. Oh my god, I've never used the word deserve.
What are you saying,
bro.
man? I don't know what you're saying.
Listen to the words that come out of my mouth. I didn't say we deserve to win. I said I've never felt like we was going to lose. I didn't say we did deserve to win.
Okay, what do you mean by you never felt like we're going to lose? So
as in the game is comfortable. Like other teams are not.
So you thought we were comfortable against Chelsea?
Is that what you're saying? I'm not seeing against the Chelsea. I was like, I can't lie. We get one goal here. We're gonna score.
How about Newcastle?
Newcastle, I thought this is going to be a draw. Like I didn't think Newcastle were good enough to win the game. Like let's be real.
We were good enough to win the game.
Tottenham, Jorginho killed us, bro, and Jesus missed the sitter, bro. But I never thought like Spurs were going to move to us.
But he's not there to score goals, man. That's not what he does.
Am I the only one not understanding his language?
Nah,
I think like we're speaking English, he's speaking Yoyanese.
What's there to not understand, bro? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This type of football. Therapy. Basically, what I'm saying is, last season, even though everyone was like, "Oh, it's entertainment football," every time a team was on the counter, I thought, "Yo, they could score here, or they're going to concede 2 or 3." What do you mean?
That's how the counter attack works, my bro.
Yes, you're meant to feel like this season, when teams go on the counter, I'm not that para. Like I'm like, we're gonna deal with this. We're gonna handle this.
Come against any team that has quality on the counter, though.
What?
Which team you come against that had quality on the counter?
Average, bro. Are you hearing? Have you seen the teams we've played? We've played the strongest teams in the league more than anyone else.
Which games do you feel like on the counter you feel like, oh crap, we're gonna get punished here? Because in all honesty, I don't feel like on the counter we've looked susceptible.
Literally every single game but City. Every single game but City, the other teams have countered heavily. I don't know what your point is.
I don't believe. I don't know what games you're watching.
Did Chelsea score their goals by countering?
Yes.
Do we look like we're gonna score?
Chelsea didn't play out from the back and score goals, bro. They scored from the counter. They got the penalty and the
Tottenham score any goals from the counter?
Yes. Literally, Havertz gave the ball away and there was a counter, bro. Jorginho lost the ball again, counter, bro. I'm saying, man, you want to move in like teams don't counter. The way we control the ball, you have to counter.
Listen to what I'm saying. But in these games that you're talking about, the ones that we've either drawn or it's been like techie, do you feel like we look like going forward, we are going to score?
No, I never said that.
But last season, I felt like every single play that we were making going forward, especially with Partey in that midfield, we look like we're going to score.
100%. So it's a role reversal.
I have an issue.
It's a role reversal.
It's never been the issue, though.
I'm like, this season, I'm going to a game and I'm like, we're probably only going to score 1 or 2. But I know we're not going to concede more than 1 or 2. But last season, I was like, oh, we could score 4 or 5, but we're going to concede 2 or 3. That's how I felt personally.
But tell me how this is sustainable football.
What do you mean? How is it not sustainable, bro? Man, them are relaxed in games, just moving the ball, like no one's
Last
exerting
week
themselves
we
doing
went
a
to
mad thing.
Newcastle and we lost away from home. This week we go to Brentford and we just about scumbagged it. That's not sustainable football.
What I'm hearing here is 3 points.
Last week we got 0 points.
We're not gonna play at our best every game, bro. It's not gonna happen.
That's not the point I'm making. I'm saying the type of football that we're playing, because we're not.
Were you
we're
not playing like that last season
aggressive,
though? You're
We're
not
not
playing.
gonna, we don't look like we're going to
Wasn't that
score
last
enough
season
to
football, though?
outscore the other team, bro. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Last season we was open and exposed, and teams were scoring much more. Bro, you can literally see the defensive difference this season compared to last season, bro. You can literally see it straight away. Like
I'm not saying
we're
the
much more
defense
harder
is
to
the
break down. And me, as well as a coach, I prefer this season. I prefer being hard to break down because it means in games you can scumbag little 1-2-0 wins and get the 3 points. I don't mind.
You know what King, you know what Trimless is doing. Yeah, he's taking that quote. What's it called? Goals win games, defense wins leagues. He's taking it way too seriously, bro. Goals mean a lot as well.
So that's a
Jay.
crime.
Our defense
I'm not
has been
saying it's
solid
not a
this year,
crime,
though.
but like it's like
The
you've
defense has been very
completely
solid.
Well, when you
disregarded
have Declan
scoring.
Rice, Saliba, and Gabriel every starting every match, you think to yourself, we're not going to
Yeah.
concede that many goals, bro.
Maybe
As I
not
said,
right, but you know.
the most we've conceded is 2 goals in the league, bro, in a match. And both of those games were mistakes. Tottenham game mistake, Chelsea game or accidental goals, bro. Like I'm not fearing any team at the moment. Like I'm looking forward to that Anfield game. I can't lie.
Oh my god. Oh
Now,
god.
in terms of defense, yeah. In terms of the Brentford game, I'm just pleased. Obviously my boy Rams are back in the team, clean sheet and that.
Oh gosh, that secret agent.
Yo,
He tried
he
shag
should
it.
have got punished.
He tried
Obviously,
shaggers, bro.
when you look
swear,
at
man.
Ramsdale, yeah, it's all about confidence for goalkeepers. They need to know they're number one, right?
That's your guy, you know.
Yeah. No,
He's my guy,
Arteta did
bro.
that to Ramsdale. That was
I'm standing
Arteta's
by
fault.
him, bro. He didn't deserve to get dealt with that way.
I think he's
bro.
overly
he did.
confident, you could argue, because some of the stuff he does, excuse me, some of the stuff he does, like
It's the lack
like
of game time,
Bro, he's a keeper, bro. Don't give me this. Bro, his dad's out here twerking for him and just for him to do that.
I don't agree with his dad what he's doing, but you got to understand when it comes to like goalkeepers, they need those one again. They need to know they're number one, innit? And we've dragged
he's
this
not,
out
bro.
for too long.
He's
We've
been
dragged
Did you
this
told.
out for too long.
Did you guys
That's
see
his fault.
Arteta's press conference after the game? Then he mentioned Ramsdale right after Havertz, and his face just dropped. You guys see that?
he
He's
does not
out
rate him.
Ramsdale goes, "I'm happy for the team."
He's out the door in January. But we can't rely on Ryan Hine. Like we can't rely on Hine, bro.
Yeah, we can't rely on Hine, but I'm fine with Raya. I've been saying this. I've been saying the right thing.
Now I'm cool with Raya, innit? But we kind of dragged
Oh,
this
you're
out.
cool with him now.
No, I'm cool with him because I didn't like the way that obviously Arteta dealt with Ramsdale, innit? That's why I'm standing by Ramsdale. I didn't like how he dealt with him. Gave him a new contract and then just put him on the sideline. That's kind of sad, You treat him like a one-sided thing, bro.
Yeah, but let's be real. He gave him a new
You're
contract.
the ones there when you think
he's
he's
British.
gonna get wifed and that. She thinks he's gonna get wifed. Next thing you know, but she's got a dash wear. That is sad. Bro.
Yeah, but average. You could counter that and say it's good management, giving him a new contract, which means now when he gets bought, someone has to pay the English tax and the new contract.
is
So I
why.
don't mind, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
business
mind.
side is wise.
Let's
but
not get attached to players, man. No, when Leno
Did he have a
was in the
season
same
left on his
boat.
contract when you renewed it?
No, you have 2 years left. But that's our policy now. We renew at 2 years now. We don't leave it for a year because there's been too many mistakes. There's been well too many mistakes with players leaving for free or for cheap. But yeah, bro, let's be real. When this happened to Leno, bro, no one had any issues with Leno. And was like, why are we doing this to Leno? Why are we doing it? Bro, I don't care, bro. If the club benefits, the club benefits, bro. I'm not lashing onto any players. Man ain't doing that anymore. That victim mentality, bro. If my manager thinks you're not good enough and he's doing all right, then goodbye, man.
No, but Leno knew he wasn't going to be number one when they brought in Ramsdale.
And Ramsdale probably knew when Raya came in that he's not going to be number one.
When he came, what was Arteta saying about Raya?
Oh, that's cap, bro. He was just saying that just to put less heat on the man's back. Let's be
real. But you got him on a loan deal, though.
Yeah, he got him on a loan deal because of FFP, though. Like he was always signing him. He tried to sign Raya before Ramsdale.
Yeah, he tried to sign Raya before Ramsdale. Like
Raya's always been his guy.
Well. You're not forgetting tried to sign Jorginho time ago as well.
Yeah, I know. When Arteta likes someone, he doesn't let go, man.
And Havertz.
Listen, I told you, if Havertz can be a last 20 minutes on, get the ball in the box.
Please don't quantify Havertz having value in your
I'm not quantifying it. I'm saying if that's what it's going to be, if he gets me 10 goals this season doing that, then 35 million is justified from his price tag.
This copium, yeah, it's them glasses, bro. I swear.
Thank
To you know, Havertz, he's right.
How is it
You know
copium, bro?
Havertz, nah,
How
you
is it
know Havertz,
copium?
been right. They're still
Average.
saying if he's gonna do this, if he's gonna do
These man were happy with
Nah.
Weghorst. These man were happy with Weghorst winning the Carabao Cup on 1 goal, bro. And you want to tell me about copium?
You said we were happy with Weghorst, bro. Don't try to bring us.
You man said Ronaldo out, get Weghorst in. That's what you man said, yeah.
No one
you man
said
got
that. No one said that. No one said that. That's cap.
So wait, Average, you're genuinely telling me if Havertz scores 10 goals this season,
I'm not doing this if thing, bro. Look at
it's
him right
copium.
now.
What do you mean right now? He's done 2 goals. He's only got 8 left, and there's bare games left.
Out of those 2 goals, in all honesty, he's had about 12 games with those 2 goals, and he has put together 20 minutes as a compilation of highlights, bro. Out of those 12 games that he's played, and he started majority of them. So if you're looking at those 2 goals as an isolated incident, bro, you're not watching this thing, bro.
No, but you're not hearing me. I said if he comes off the bench, last 15, 20 minutes, and we need another option. We know Jesus. We know Jesus. We know Jesus. When it gets to the 65 minute and he hasn't scored or got an assist, he's coming off. We know Nketiah. We know Nketiah away from home is not scoring. So Havertz is another option.
Cool.
And for me, the number 8. Hold on. Let me land. For me, the number 8. For me, the number 8 is more of a priority than another striker. The number 8 is more of a priority than the striker right now.
Are you being serious?
100%.
So who would you want in the 8? Douglas Luiz?
Bellingham.
No, I'd rather have. I want Partey, Rice, and Odegaard like that. But I'm saying if he's not going to do that, I want another 8 that knows how to, drive with the ball, make things happen. Because Odegaard's not always going to make things happen. We need someone to make things happen on the left. And I feel like Vieira's not that good on the left. Smith Rowe's not available enough.
Let me tell you why this point is kind of void in it, because you agreed that the summer business them for Havertz as well. So now you're trying to deal with him coming off the bench, talking about if he makes 10 goals.
Of course it was whack.
If he does that. But I'm saying to you, bro, are you having confidence in Havertz to try and come off the bench and do something? Or you
listen, it's not just me though. Arteta has realized.
You're just desperate this way.
Arteta's realized. Well, he's an Arsenal player, bro. What? I'm supposed to just want him to flop. If he flops, it means Arsenal are flopping. So I want him to.
Did you want Willian to flop when he was playing crap?
No, I didn't. I wanted Willian to do well, bro, because it's better in the team. End of the day, I don't want Havertz playing. But if he's going to play, I want him to do better. But what I'm trying to say to you is, Arteta's realized he's made a mistake, because if he thought that the Havertz signing was good as a number 8, he wouldn't turn around in the press conference and be like, Tony, we don't want Tony because striker's not a priority right now. The number 8 is. The club has come out and said striker's not a priority, number 8 is. And they bought Havertz as a number 8. So they're clearly admitting they've messed up.
Why? Do you know why? Because apparently, according to some reports, our main target for the summer is Osherman, and we want to go head to head with Chelsea. So obviously they're going to be trying.
We're obviously going to lose that.
They're going to try.
That's what. Come on, man.
Well, they're going to try their best to get an 8 now to try and appease the fans, just like they did last season when we never got Modric, and how we never got what's his name? Who else we meant to get, bruv? Caicedo, and we got some Trossard, which I'm happy with, but Jorginho to appease the fans, and then say we're going to get this big money sign in the summer, which, for instance, Declan Rice was. But do you really think head to head with Chelsea would get Osherman?
Of course not.
Impossible.
They'll offer him 500 planets a month, bro, and then there's nothing we can do.
So bro, Chelsea can offer him less money, and we can still go to Chelsea.
No. If they don't offer him more, why would he go Chelsea? Why would he do that? If they're offering him less, why would he want to go Chelsea, bro? An unstable team, bro, struggling. Why would you do that?
The whole Drogba thing, African players have that strong love for Chelsea.
No.
Mikel Essien and
it wouldn't make sense.
Unless you win the Prem, he's not going to Arsenal.
What do you mean? This narrative of because you haven't won the Champions League or you haven't won the Prem,
but you haven't.
We're not playing in the past. We're not playing in the past. We're playing in the present and the future. So if we have more of a chance to win the Champions League than Chelsea, why would you go to Chelsea? Because in the past they have.
And that's just a fact.
That narrative baffles me. Oh, but you might have never won the Champions League, bro. We're not signing players to put them in a time machine 10 years ago, bro. This is for the present and future. So if the club looks more likely to succeed than the other team, why would you be like, oh, but they haven't won it? It's not History Channel, bro.
Kingsley.
But otherwise, hold on. Otherwise, Osimhen might as well sign for Forest because they've won it twice.
But Kingsley,
that's your point.
If Arsenal offer him 200 bags a week, and Chelsea offer him 500 bags a week,
we all know Chelsea. That's what I said. It's a money thing. It's nothing to do with they've never won a Champions League. That narrative is stupid, bro.
That's why we can't go head to head with Chelsea, because they're gonna slap the money on the table. Look at Modric.
I mean, the offer is mum a new portion, everything. You know how Chelsea do.
I guess it's a long day for that.
But yeah.
You imagine go get Tony. He's Arsenal's his favorite club, bro. Go get.
We're not getting Tony. We've been linked more to Vlahovic than Tony, bro.
And Douglas Luiz, and I don't know about Douglas Luiz too tough, bro. I personally feel like we need to get Partey fit.
Well, he's not.
I think we need to get him gone.
Yeah, we might
I
as well
don't
sell
want to
him.
go to someone.
I don't want him to go, but we might as well sell him, bro. If he's not going to be able to play, we might as well
You
get
can't
some
if you
peace.
can't stay available. Bin him. Go get your 30 mil.
But to be fair, last season he was available quite a bit.
He was available for the first like what 2/3 of the season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
so
much.
if we can get
He's
the
got
last two
AFCON as
first,
well.
What have you guys done to him? Because he wasn't this bad at Atletico Madrid, was he? He was never really injured there.
he
Nah,
never
he's
got
been
injured at
fine.
Atletico. He never got
No,
injured.
never.
He was
So,
young and hungry. He came here, and obviously you know what my man was on.
Yo, I can't even lie. I'd even take. Oh, yo, you man, I'm mocking it. In the 8, yeah, I'd even take Morgan Gibbs White from Forest in the 8.
Nah, he's a baller.
Bro, he's costing
He's
at
a
least
baller.
70 mil, bro. At least 70.
Yeah, because would you
If
not?
not more.
I'd throw him over Havertz. That would have been a smart
Oh
sign.
yeah, bro. There's a lot of players I prefer. I prefer Yuri Tillemans now, bro.
He's
I'm
more of
being
a 10
serious.
though.
Who Gibbs White?
Yeah,
What you
he's
say,
more of a
Matt?
10.
You said Tillemans.
I'd
No,
want to take
Gibbs White.
Gibbs,
Oh,
Yeah,
Gibbs
that's
White.
true.
Yeah,
Gibbs
but
White
that's
is
what I'm
more
saying,
of a
but
10.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's
the
true.
way
yeah, but he can
Odegaard,
play the advanced 8.
the way Odegaard plays, you'd want to like Morgan's right on the left, he's doing the same thing, really.
Yeah, he
But
won't be
obviously,
cheap.
Gibbs White's a bit more direct, like the way he plays, isn't it? But I
I
don't
like
know.
Douglas Luiz though. I feel like if you can grab him for like 25 mil, I wouldn't complain.
Douglas
It'd be more
Luiz
than
is a baller.
He's
Douglas
good-
Luiz is a baller.
baller still.
Are we saying he's a technical baller or a smart baller? Because I'm leaning more to the technical rather than
Yeah,
he's a
he's
smart
technical.
baller.
What do you mean by that?
Nah, I think he's both, bro.
I don't know. I think in terms of what we need right now and what we're really missing is getting that ball from defense to attack much quicker.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
agree.
I don't know if Douglas Luiz brings that element as much.
Nah,
That's
he
what I'm saying.
won't do that. He won't do that.
Maybe like Boubacar Kamara from Aston Villa was more the type of profile.
He's young, isn't he?
Yeah, younger, press resistant, good progressive passer.
Yeah, I think that's what we need right now. Because when Partey doesn't
He's
play,
parting for these
our
man.
transition is so slow. Can't even lie. Partey is that guy who can just the vision is mad. But yeah, that's enough with Arsenal because we've still got a lot to talk about right now. We're gonna leave the next 10 minutes. We can all join together, guys, to give Chelsea this cooking. If you want to just join me with a minute silence. No, they don't even deserve a minute. But big man saying Chelsea, yo, they've gone past the mud, bro. They've gone past the mud. They're in Atlantic City underground, bro. Like it is crazy, man. I heard Chelsea fans telling me, yeah, we're back. You know, they had that moral victory from the 4-4 draw. And again, they've had 3 games of 4 goals for either one of the teams. And out of those 3 games, they've come away with 4 points, conceding a hell of a lot of goals. This is a Chelsea team that's bounced back, by the way. Getting slamped. Bro, there was a 17-year-old for Newcastle who was running the show, bro. 17, bro. Man, 17, bro. Man just finished playing Fortnite, bro. Finished school, bro. He's rocked up to the pitch. And I'm like, yo, come then. Kick about with the boys, bro. Big Chelsea, man. The mistakes I'm seeing, oh my gosh. There's Badashile running no communication, running out like a bozo for the first one. You got Cucurella just chilling offside position, bro, rolling a fag, leaving my man on side. You got Reece James. He was like, yo, I haven't been here for 2 or 3 years, but you know what, man, them, I'm out. I'm heading out early shower. He gets sent off. Like, you're never available, bro. And then you're going to go get suspended. Like, yo, this is the captain as well. And then to make things worse, you had Thiago Silva with a no-look back pass to the keeper. That left, yo, I can't lie. Chelsea in different kind of mud. Like, it's crazy. Matt, I want to ask you because you speak a lot about this Chelsea side, and you've had strong criticism for them. I don't know if you saw the game, but what are you saying, bro? Chelsea back?
You know what? Yeah, it's a bit. The game was an interesting game because I actually thought the first half was quite competitive. After Newcastle went 1-0 up, I thought Chelsea actually stood up to the test well. They shut the crowd up. Sterling, I mean, bro, when Sterling's scoring free kicks, we know he must be on something. Like when does Sterling ever score a free kick? I've seen that guy try so many times over the years, and I don't even know if I've seen him hit the target. And you know, he bags a free kick. And bro, at halftime, I'm thinking, you know what? Yeah, this game is actually quite competitive. It could go either way. And then Chelsea literally said, nah, I'm taking the gun and I'm shooting myself on both feet, both kneecaps, and in my chest, bro. Because literally, like Reece James, maddest thing about his sending off here, when he made the tackle, I thought, you know what, you've made a mistake. Take the yellow. And then I forgot that my guy got a yellow card in the first half for kicking the ball away. And I was like, nah, you've just had your doggy moment there, bro. Literally. Thiago Silva, bro, it's a weird one, you know, because, bruv, I don't actually think Newcastle were that great, but 4-1 is 4-1, innit? Like, what can you say? They're not back, man. They're not back. Like, let's be real. They're not back. They've still got, like, loads to improve on. I thought Cole Palmer, you know, everyone's been sort of like, you know, being on his train a little bit. You know, people have been talking about England caller. You know, I've seen people start calling him like City's boy, Chelsea's man, all these things.
Better than Saka, apparently.
He's a penalty merchant.
No, he's got a few assists. He's got a few assists.
Nah, he disappeared under the lights. So he disappeared. Nicholas Jackson. No one's been talking about him recently. He's not, bro. I'll be real, yeah. Like,
he's already fit his quota for the season.
Bro, I don't want to be too quick to write a player off, but we all agreed the Tottenham hat trick was like, that was a flash in the pan. Like that's 9 men tax, that's highline tax, that's all the taxes. The goal he scored against Man City, in my opinion, was Edison tax. But I think over the course of like a good 5 to 10 games, he's going to show you what he really is in it. And I think, you know, we're going to see that in the next coming games. But yeah, nah, bro, they're not back. Newcastle, fair enough. I thought they had a few more injuries than they did. Fair play to them. They managed to ride the wave. They got the 4-1. And upwards they go, I guess.
No, I hear that. Definitely agree with you. I don't think Newcastle were outstanding, but they didn't need to be because Chelsea were on some sabotage thing. Not too sure. Obviously, I don't feel for Poch because obviously he's an ex-Spurs man. I don't really like him. I don't like Chelsea. But to a certain degree, he must be thinking like, what have I done here? Like I've just put my team out. I've coached the game, and 4 bozo moments have meant
that was embarrassing, man.
It was violated.
It was sad to see Thiago Silva go out like that as well, bro. It's embarrassing. But do you know what it is? When it comes to Poch, and he's showing his true colors, and I've always said, like, why do people rate this guy? I swear, like, this season, he's not kept, like, a consistent back line. And you saw again, like, Badgie Show's now fit. He's back into the team. He does a moment like that. He plays him alongside Thiago Silva. So he doesn't really know who his centre defensive midfield partners are. And he's making those rookie mistakes you expect from, like, a rookie manager. Do you know what I mean? Like an Arteta.
I'll be real, yeah. I think the reason why people rate Poch is because nobody ever sort of like foresaw what he was able to do with Tottenham. Like, even though we can call them like nearly men or whatever, no one ever thought that any manager will ever come close to doing what he did for Tottenham, even though in hindsight, he didn't actually really do anything, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. It's just by getting so close, that's basically where his stock comes from. So I agree with you though. I think it's slightly overrated, but I think it's because it's Tottenham.
But then on that point, then would you then say Eddie Howe's in the same caliber of manager as Pochettino?
Not yet. I'll chill on that for now.
What did Eddie Howe have to do more for this Newcastle team to get him in the same quality or the same hype at least as Pochettino? Because in all honesty, they've done very similar jobs.
I mean, Eddie Howe got relegated.
Poch did it with limited finances, though.
That's true.
Have Newcastle spent like that, though? Considering
they have.
Considering the money that they have, the money that they've got available now because of the new owners, have they really spent like that?
No, they have.
And we can't look at it like that. Compare it to like the rest of the league. They're up there. They spent 70 million on Tonali.
They've spent P. Isak was P. Livramento wasn't cheap.
Tonali was bread as well.
Yeah, Livramento wasn't cheap either. Botman was about 40 mil.
Like, Botman was 40 mil from where?
No, I think it was at 30.
Was it 30? Adams was 40.
Around about there. Oh, maybe.
Like P was spent. Obviously, like as well, I think the last 2 years they've spent more P than City. I might be wrong, but I'm sure they have last 2 years net spend. Net spend wise, yeah.
No.
City have net spend wise.
City sell their players for free on freeze.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
I hear that.
they
I hear that. I
can't
hear
say-
that. It's true. But they can now. Therefore, can now.
Who
They
can
spent
Newcastle
90
sell for big
million on
money?
Gvardiol. They spent
You
how
can.
much on
They can sell.
Grealish?
You can get
Calvin
about.
Phillips was
You can
40
get about.
mil.
You can get what 40 mil for Almiron. You probably get 50 mil for Barnes. You can get 60, 70
40
mil
mil
for
for
Wilson.
Amron.
Yeah.
40 mil for Amron is a
Bro,
stretch.
He's not
Amron's
exactly.
30, though.
35 at most.
Yeah, so you
Amron's
get 30.
30.
Yeah, but you might have forgetting the Saudi Arabian
Amron
league,
is
bro.
30. Amron is 30 years old.
Yeah, but
Oh my God.
Matt, you're forgetting about the Saudi league, bro. They'll spend 35 mil for
Oh,
Almiron. Let's be
oh.
real.
Yeah, but that's a different thing. Come on now, bro.
It's not a different thing. If we're talking about today's market,
European
that's what I'm
market.
referring to.
European market. European
City
Okay, if
market.
we're
I
gonna,
hear
if
that.
we're gonna,
City ain't selling to
you
Saudi.
man are gonna add filters in. I don't want to.
Nah, but come on, bro. City ain't selling to Saudi, though, are they?
If you want to add filters, I'm not doing
Mahrez,
it. Yeah, Mahrez went.
They're old players.
He's not that old, but 32.
He's done it all, bro.
What do you think with in terms of obviously you said City Newcastle don't really have star players to sell. Could you not argue that they have a higher player value outside of the top 6 than anyone else? Like in terms of player values.
I think Villa's up there. Watkins.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah,
And
Villa.
like Jeff,
5 mil for him.
how much do you sell Watkins for?
80 mil. In
British
today's
tax,
market,
British tax, yeah.
in today's market, yeah, 100%.
70 max.
If you went to,
we need
I
to
think because
remember
of his form.
Richarlison went for 60. So.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you
I
went
think based off his form, yeah, 80 mil would actually be normal because of his form. Because you could say he's in a more showing form than Tony. I know Tony hasn't played, but if you're gonna pay 80 mil for Tony, who hasn't played for time, then surely you would pay 80 mil for Watkins, who's been playing and scoring. So that's the argument there. Talking about Watkins as well. The Villa game, I watched that game. I was very happy. First 10 minutes was mad. That could have been 2-2 in the first 10 minutes. Can't even lie. Obviously, that man saw that Bentancur was a threat, sniped him, got the 3 points. You know what I'm saying? He's been out for 8 months. That was his first start, and he's out for 2 more months now.
That is so sad.
Yeah, Matty Cash, he took him out, man. I can't lie. It looked like he did that on purpose. But obviously, I watched the game. Son saw more flags than Carnival. Obviously, it was peak hat trick of offsides. He's done a Werner. I'm sure. No, Morata. Sorry, he's done a Morata. Morata did that for Juve. That was funny. But yeah, no, definitely. I definitely thought that Spurs could have won that game. Let's be honest, they could have been 3-4 up. Kulusevski missed the sitter. Yo, I can't lie. What is this Brennan Johnson business, man? 60 million Brennan Johnson. Can someone explain that to me? Because that's gone under the radar. You know, that hasn't been highlighted.
I think it was 40, not 60, wasn't it?
Was it 40?
Yeah, I think
47.
Similar price to be fair, but
anything above 20 is mad for that you, bro.
Yeah, like bro, he's just a average young winger, innit? Like there's nothing special about him.
I hear it.
No, did any of you man notice that that Ange didn't start the game with a centre back?
Jeff here is referring to the Watkins deal.
Facts. 80 mils crazy.
But explain to me how it's crazy when you're looking in the market right now of strikers and plus English tax, and then you're adding the fact that Tony, who's not been playing football for how long because of his suspension, is going for roughly around 75-80 million as well.
Exactly.
No one's
Has Watkins ever scored 15 goals in the Premier League season?
But
what was that?
What's the most goals Watkins has scored in a Premier League season?
I think like 14, 15 maybe.
Yeah, probably 15.
Yeah, I'd say about 15. I think maybe last year or the year before.
Let's see.
Yeah.
The thing is that
now, yeah?
it's weird when with Watkins, you know, like he scores
15.
goals.
15 was last year.
But for some reason, I don't rate him. I don't know why. It's weird. Like
I hear that, Kingsley. You know, I hear that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like he's a good striker. Like he scores goals, but I just don't rate him. It's weird. Like I just look at him and I think like you're not that guy, but you score goals. But I don't know. It's weird.
Wait,
weird
you know when DCL was getting hyped, did you rate him?
No.
I did, you know. I fought for the Calvert-Lewin train.
Yeah, Arsenal fans like, we need Lewin. We need Lewin.
Yeah, I can't lie, I fell for it as well. Still,
I fought for the Calvert-Lewin train. I can't even lie,
I
bro.
thought
I
it
was
was
on it.
overrated, bro. Crazy.
nah, do you know what it is? Like he's falling off because of the team. You put him. I feel like when you look at strikers like that are more like orthodox strikers. Yeah, you put him in a team where they're creating chances like they are for like players like Haaland. They're gonna be up there with like 20 Premier League goals.
Yo, this is what I'm saying. Tottenham should have actually signed him
gonna be
over Brennan Johnson and Richarlison. I can't lie. Calvert-Lewin would offer more.
Put that ball in for Watkins. You know he's finishing, bro. He's got that ability.
Like Calvert-Lewin is not a bad striker, but he's definitely in the wrong club. You can see him doing well in any other club. Let's be real. Like
No,
He
but
should have left before he got injured.
Time, though. He's been poor for time. Let's
no,
be
but
honest with it.
do you see the kind of like food he gets at Everton, bro?
No, but it's a bad player in a bad team. Like, I think it's the perfect marriage. He's not good, bro.
against
Like,
us, though.
Nah, bro, he's on snacker
Nah, he
jacks,
was
man.
They
eating.
served him up
Still,
against
he was
us.
eating.
They served him up against us, and he didn't finish.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he
bro.
was a bit shambolic, but most times I've seen Everton play, he's getting snacker jacks, bro. He's
No,
getting
that's true.
snapped.
To be fair, that's
So
true.
like, if he, even in a team like Brentford, I reckon Lewin would be alright. If Tony went, I'd say they should go and grab Lewin. In it, it'll be a
Maybe.
similar, not like for like in terms of finishing, but in terms of physicality and aerial ability, I think it'll be a bit similar still. But yeah, I just feel
right
for the
now.
Calvert Lewin hype. Huh?
I wouldn't take DCL right now.
No, not Arsenal. I said that Brentford.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, obviously, with that Spurs game as well. You man saw Brian Gill play. What did you man think? Because we spoke about him on the past. Are we rating him and Lo Celso? Are we rating them, man? A lot of Spurs fans were hyping them up.
Lo Celso is
They've
good.
got tech.
I like Lo
Lo
Celso.
Celso was playing good football.
Yeah, I like Lo Celso.
I've always liked him. It's just, doesn't he have like an attitude problem or something?
Yeah, apparently, and also obviously injuries as well. Yeah.
So we're rating him.
Little player, man. He's got some tech on him.
We're rating
Yeah,
him, and we're rating Brian Gill. Yeah, saying Brian.
No,
Gill.
Brian Hill's.
I don't rate Brian Gill to the
Brian
same
Hill,
rate
nah,
as
he's
Celso,
not good.
but he's not dead. Like he's got something. He's got something.
What does he have?
He's got a bit of tech.
He's got a bit of movement.
What's the better tech, bro? Like I saw countless times.
Like,
He gets the ball, chance to play a pass.
you know that type of man there, bro.
Pass, innit?
Bare movements going nowhere.
No, he's
Yeah,
got a bit
oh,
of
yeah,
movement to him, you know.
That's what they were saying about Doku this week. You know, we're saying it was a little bit of he looks like Saint Maximin, bro.
Yeah, but to be fair, Doku created 2 clear-cut chances though. So
Yeah,
I
he
wouldn't
can
say
finish as well.
I wouldn't say maximum. I wouldn't say that. I think we can clearly see that Doku's going to be. Remember, Doku's 21. You know, like let's give him his credit. Obviously, I feel like Pep will get the best out of him as we expect. But we're hoping that Doku will be playing League One football. City under a lot of scrutiny at the moment. They're saying they're innocent. There's a lot of charges. If City do get relegated and another team wins, and I'm saying, but if it did happen, yeah, and another team wins the Prem, are we calling these Prems handicapped? Like, or are we going to give proper credibility to who wins the Prem?
What do you mean?
If City get relegated to League One and 2 other teams win the Prem in their Premier League absence, because obviously they'll come straight back up, are we giving those Premier League titles handicaps, or are we saying that team deserves to win the league and
it's legit. It's legit. You know,
if it's Arsenal, I'll say it's handicap.
If City get bagged,
do you know what I mean?
You know the charges.
If it's your team, obviously you're gonna say it's legit, but we all know, lads, these things are fugazi.
Yeah, it's handicapped. If I win the league and City,
Liverpool's COVID Cup, do you know what I mean? That COVID Cup was fugazi as well, right now.
Yeah, for me, it's a handicap thing. Like just like you said, just like the Liverpool one, man. No fans. Let's be real. Fans are there. Set games are different. I can't even lie. But yeah, if we win the league and City aren't in it, yeah, we can hear you, Fred. If we win the league and City are in it, I'll celebrate. Don't worry, I'll get gassed. But at the back of my head, I always know this is handicap. Handicap Prem. I know you might agree. But yo, let's move on to United real quick. And I've been saying this. I've been shouting out my boy Bruno Fernandes again, ensuring you man got the 3 points, gets the pass to the penalty and the pass to the Martial's little dink finish. And again, Bruno Fernandes, the guy every man says don't start him, scrap him, winning you man the game, bro. And obviously we saw Garnacho's wonder goal. For me, that Garnacho goal was the best goal I've seen since Pape Cisse against Chelsea. That Garnacho's goal was outrageous. I think it's better than the Rooney one as well because he had to track back more. And you know what's funny thing about that goal? Both his goal, the Garnacho's goal, and the Rooney goal was scored against England's number 1, and it was crossed in by a Portuguese player. I just thought that was a funny coincidence to say that it was a similar goal. But you man should be very happy with the goal, but I can't say you should be happy with the performance because that was probably the worst 3-0 win I've seen in a very long time. And Everton definitely deserve to at least score. I'm not saying to get something out of the game. You man scored your chances at the end of the day. I think they should have at least scored a goal, and things may look a bit different. But Garnacho's goal, getting that goal 2-3 minutes in, definitely did help to settle you guys down a bit and just have more of a confidence that you were going to get something out of this game. You man may disagree, but personally, I think you man that was a really poor 3-0 win. What's your man's take?
We win, we get scrutinized. We lose, we get scrutinized. We draw, we get scrutinized. No point arguing with Trimless, bro. After he literally just justified his team's scumminess and then cost us for the 3-0. Do you see the double standards, bro?
I never said that we deserve to win. Did you man deserve to win?
Yes.
You genuinely believe you deserve to win?
Imagine if we lost and Garnacho had bagged that goal and we lost.
Hey, therapy. Can I ask a question?
Bro. Nah.
Therapy.
Go on.
Do you think Sancho's scoring that goal?
Do I think Sancho's scoring that?
Yeah.
No, of course not.
So then Ten
Bro,
Hag in,
even Messi can't score that, bro.
Ten Hag in, innit? It, right?
No, Viva Garnacho, man. What about
Got
your
it
boy
right,
saying about
innit?
Viva Garnacho?
Ten Hag in, bro. That is quality. That
how you
really was absolute masterclass by Ten Hag. Let me say this perfectly.
Therapy, how you feel about the Ronaldo celebration?
I don't really care, to be honest. I saw like Nacho Vidal saying something. Shut up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
saying he should have backed Messi and stuff like that.
I don't know why you're giving your 2 pence. Nobody cares realistically. You know what I mean?
But yeah, Matt, I want to
Garnacho.
Matt, I want to come to you because you, me and you have spoke a lot in the past about this one. We don't like to see it. Rashford right wing. Let's talk about it. Donkey, Bambi on ice. When he plays right wing,
Bro,
the,
you know what's
the ball runs away from him.
Bro, you know what's funny? Yeah, one of the points you made, you said obviously 3-0 win and that, and then you said it was a poor performance. But then you actually bigged up Bruno. Funny enough, he was actually one of the main contributors to the poor performance. But anyway, now yeah, Rashford on the right. You know what is a Rashford? When Rashford plays on the left, I think majority of the time he's looking to cut in. When he plays on the right, it forces him to think a bit more. He has to be a bit more inventive.
You can't let him think. You can't play. You can't.
But that's the thing.
Let him think.
Look at you say,
That's the problem.
He can't.
That's the
You
problem.
cannot allow him to think on the ball, bro.
By making
You
him
have
think,
no other
you make him
options.
worse.
When he has,
That's the
when he
issue.
can't think, that's when he's playing his football. You give him the
Yeah.
ball on the
So
right, and he can look around. He's gonna mess it up. You give him one option
literally.
left, he'll take it.
yeah, no, therapy is 100% spot on, and that's why like you almost shoot yourself by putting him on the right at times. But no, I mean, look, the only difference between Arsenal and United is Arsenal are defensively resolute. We leak big chances for fun. Like honestly, the amount of chances that Everton had yesterday, bro.
They
I mean,
definitely
we talk about
should have
Calvert-Lewin. Yeah, no, 100%. Like at least 2 goals. Like in my opinion, Calvert-Lewin had 2 free headers that I think he should have done better with. Decore, his ball striking has always been a problem, so not too surprised that he missed his chance. Idrissa Gueye, Mikalenko, bro, like they had they had more chances than we did. But yeah, we were clinical. Shout out to Kobe Maino. Everyone's been calling out for him. He had an injury at the beginning of the season, and I think he showed us why he's someone that everyone has been looking at to be like next up in terms of like the academy products that we have coming through. He was really composed. I like the way that he was never afraid to take the ball, even in tough situations. Hostile environment, Goodison Park. He came and he stood up to the challenge. So shout out to him. Garnacho, I don't know if you man saw the post-match interview with him and Bruno, but what I would say about Bruno is
yeah, I've seen it still.
honest,
Bruno was right. Bruno was right.
guy, innit?
He kept it real.
Bruno was like, yo, man in the match for the goal, but not for the
Don't think he
performance, bro.
deserved it.
Like he was shocking after he scored, bro. Honestly, he was shocking, but we allow him for that goal in it. You only score those goals once in your life in it. So we'll let him off, and obviously Martial, ice cold in front of goal whenever he gets the chance.
Don't say ice cold in front of goal. That's his first goal this season, bro.
Bro, how many
Martial
big
doesn't
chances
miss
has Martial
those,
had
man.
this?
Huh? Say that again.
How many big chances has Martial had this season?
Bro, let's not do that.
Bro,
he's
not
barely
for real
played, to be
though.
fair. He barely played, hasn't he?
I know, but
Bro,
we can't say ice cold finish. We know he's been
no.
injured
But
as well.
over the
Man
course of
been winding him out for
Martial's
time.
Career at Man United, in front of goal, when he gets a chance,
He's
he's usually
clinical. He
reliable.
is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So obviously, would you, if Hoyland was fit, would you have preferred Hoyland to have started that?
No,
Hoyland
Hoyland
would
would
have
have
scored
started,
more
of course.
goals.
Hoyland would have started.
I think Hoyland actually would have scored more than one goal that game, if you really. Because Cubby, you see with Martial, right? We've ruined him and we've ruined his body to the point he can't run. The guy used to be rapid as well. He can't run at all, so he can't make runs in behind. When Cubby was getting the ball, there was like 2 times where he ran through the midfield, then he played it into Garnacho. Garnacho didn't have the pace to get through, and he's not a striker, so he's running in behind in the middle. It wasn't really on. If Hoyland was there, I reckon 2 goals. I'm really waiting for Martinez, Shaw, Amrabat, Hoyland, and Mainu all on the same team.
Yeah, you
Trust
got to
me, it's
pay
gonna be a
Mainu.
problem.
Mainu, Amrabat, and Bruno in front should be your midfield now. I don't want to hear this Casemiro business.
Was Amrabat injured?
Nah,
Nah, he came
I
on.
think
He did
Ten Hag
bench
wants
him.
him to play in the 6, in the lone 6.
Wait, sorry,
So
what?
you're probably going to be seeing Mount and Bruno in front of Mainu instead of Amrabat. But I think maybe tomorrow, hopefully against Galatasaray, he plays
Amrabat might
Amrabat because
start. Okay.
McTominay is a passenger in possession, bro. He hides from the ball. He gets like 8 passes a half his stats as a central midfielder. It's terrible. I wouldn't start him. You should have. For me personally, I think it's criminal that we sold Fred, but we kept McTominay.
Yeah, I think Fred wanted to leave though, to be fair. But he
wanted to
really
leave, but if he knew he was getting this game time right now, he would have stayed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's be real. When everyone's fit, Fred's far away from game time.
He's
Is he?
closer
I
than
mean, it's
McTominay.
McTominay. Yeah, McTominay is starting games, so
Yeah, because everyone's not fit.
You don't think McTominay though? McTominay can give you goals though. That's the only difference.
Man.
yeah. But bro, like you're a midfielder, innit? That's not your job. Like, you know.
It's not his
I
job.
hear it.
It's not your
his
job, but it's good to get goals
One
from
week I'm
midfield. Let's not
hearing
get it
he's
twisted.
a 10. The other one I'm hearing is an 8. Oh, he plays centre back for Scotland. He can play centre back, and now I'm hearing he's a lone 6. He can break up the play. I don't even know what his strongest position is, bro.
Yeah.
Well, front man, he's a striker man. He started off as a striker man, playing back up front man.
But yeah, mainly made the whole team look bad.
Maybe
That performance, right? That performance showed you exactly what United are missing and what they need, and versus what will happen when they already have it. It shows that in possession, McTominay's not good in possession. Bruno's not really good in possession. Rashford's not really good in possession. Other than the Garnacho goal, he wasn't that good. He like his stats were very bad. Maguire and Lindelof, that was a great pass for the first goal when he fizzed it across to Rashford. But other than that, like their defensive work was okay, but you can tell in possession when it comes to build up, they're not confident in fizzing a ball in the middle when there's 4 players around the lone 6. They're not comfortable with doing that, so it hinders build up. The first 15 minutes when they were passing the ball to Cubby, it looked like it was gonna be a calm game. But then as soon as Everton started applying a bit of pressure, we just started going long, and we played into their hands, getting caught on the counter. Yeah, man, Cubby probably he exposed the whole United team in my opinion. We need a massive overhaul in the summer.
Yeah, no, I agree. What does that mean for Mason Mount as well?
We
shouldn't have signed him in the first place. That was just bad business overall.
It means Mason Mount is the replacement for Fred, bro. That's what it means.
If you want him to run around and do the part G song Fred position, then I'm happy to do that because his work rate is hard. But
all right, cool. Therapy. Let me hear your 3 Man United midfield.
In terms of like with the players we've already got.
No, yeah, everyone. If everyone was fit.
I'll play Amrabat Mainu. I'd play Bruno.
Of course you'd play Bruno, man. He's your game changer. Matthew, what you say?
Bruno, but Bruno would have specific instructions.
He's your match winner.
Yeah, but he'd have to have a lot of specific instructions. Like in possession, do not come anywhere near our half. I don't want to see you in build-up. Unless we're out of position and we're defending the counter, I don't want to see you anywhere near our half. I want you in the final third next to Hoyland to receive the ball. Let Amrabat mainly do all the progressive passing, and you get Shaw, Dalot to invert to create the overload, and then you give it to Bruno in the final third and let him do his magic. Outside of that, No.
All I'm hearing is Bruno starting. Yo, Matt, what's your three?
Yo, so if I wanted to be cheeky and we've got a game that's a free hit, yeah, I would play Amrabat, Mena, and I'll play Ericsson in the 10. I'm sorry, but why haven't we seen Ericsson in the 10 since he came to Man United? Why have we not seen Ericsson in the 10? Is Ericsson not a 10? Can somebody please tell me? Like, why has Ericsson played everywhere else apart from 10 at Man United? Can we not
Bruno
just
has
see
to
it one
play.
time?
Because Bruno
Huh?
has to play, bro. Because Bruno has to play.
Does Ericsson get GA?
Bro, in his prime he did as a 10.
Yeah, in his prime, but he's not
Or in
his
attacking
prime.
areas rather.
He's
He's
nowhere near his
playing
prime
DM
now.
for us.
He's playing deep lying pacemaker, bro. He's not that guy anymore.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
How quick do
Don't
you
do
think Ericsson runs on a 100-meter sprint?
Probably maybe 16
Well,
seconds.
I'd say like 14, 7, something like that.
He's on 17 seconds, bro. Come on, man.
17
he's-
seconds, bro.
he's
That's how
faster
far
than
he's
that,
getting with the
man.
100
Come
meters,
on.
bro. Come on,
Someone
man.
like Rob Holding's
The
getting
cameraman
like,
gets there and is waiting for him to finish, man.
no.
Bro, the reason why he's not starting is because Ten Hag wants people to press from the front. Ericsson's not going to press. Well, he will try and press, but we'll do a half-hearted press. As soon as that, and we press man, we mark man to man as well. So for the press to work effectively, players have to go out of their position to go and man mark the opposition. So if Ericsson with his half-hearted press it gets caught in the middle, now there's a gap in midfield to overload. It's getting long on the transition. He's a liability in the 10.
I hear that. I hear that. But no, if I was being serious though, it'll be Meno, Amrabat, Bruno.
So Matt, Bruno?
Yeah.
Funny that. Fred, what's your three Man United midfielder?
Amrabat, Mount, and Bruno probably.
Bruno Galore, man. Game winner, man.
Fred,
Matt, you know.
say that word. Amrabat, Bruno,
Mount. Yeah. Does that not work? You don't think?
The Mount and Bruno thing is a bit iffy.
I don't
Is
think they
it?
can play together, man.
Oh well.
In the midfield, no.
Okay, I guess maybe I don't even know then. Mena, I guess Mena, Amrabat, Bruno then is the move. I think. Yeah. I honestly don't know.
Like Amrabat, Mount, Bruno. That's what he was feeling.
Yeah.
That's what he's feeling. That's what he's feeling, man.
I suppose in my head, I still think Bruno can play as an 8, but obviously, it seemed like he can't really. So yeah.
He doesn't have a technical.
You'd rather Mount be more advanced than Bruno.
Yeah. Well, the idea is you have 2 advanced 8s. So if you have Luke Shaw inverting into midfield or Dallo inverting, then you have your 2 advanced 8s. But obviously, you guys don't really play that kind of football, so
that's the problem with the 2 advanced 8s thing. Now we're trying to turn 10s into 8s. 10s don't have the defensive discipline that a box-to-box 8 would.
Isn't that coaching?
Positional discipline.
That comes back to coaching, doesn't it? Really.
Coaching and profile.
Depends how old the player is.
You've played as a 10 all your life.
Yeah. Depends how old the player is. If the player is 28 and he's been cooking in 10 for 18 years,
yeah,
it's gonna take him a bit of time.
Let's be fair though, like you playing 10 is your attacking position. Your defensive position that should be able to be coached. Don't you think? So like you should be able to coach a player who plays in a 10 in possession.
Yeah, but you can coach
play
a player
role out of possession.
You can coach a player to be good defensively, but he also needs to fit how your system in transition, because you can be great defensively, but if you get caught out of position,
hasn't Trent taught how to defend been taught how to defend 1v1?
Who's this?
Hasn't Trent been taught how to defend 1v1?
I think
how's that going?
That's a good point. That's a good point, too. That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, but Trent hasn't.
Maybe that's exposing Klopp, though. Shocking coach. I mean, but you've had this guy for 6 years. He still can't defend. So.
Yeah, but he's Champions League winner, man. Premier League winner.
Yep. But they're playing Europa League for a reason, though, because your fullback can't defend. So.
Yeah, but that was not down to Trent.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be it for the United Everton. Lastly, I want to ask, how much is Bruno worth?
I'd say about 60, 65. Yeah.
You're really milking this, aren't you, bro?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, Matt, I don't know, bro. You texted me saying, name them. I put hella names in there, and until now, I've not heard a response from you, bro. Olamude had to respond for you, bro. I hear that. If you need big man to respond for you, I hear that, bro. But like, I don't know. I didn't get a response from you, my guy. 15 points, bro. Single-handedly, bro.
That list. that list that you put out should have been titled "No Context," bro, because man was just out here listing off penalties, listing off set
What was the
pieces,
penalties?
just
Let's not do
listing
Nah,
off
that.
a bunch of
Bruno
stuff,
scored a
bro.
penalty this
Let's not
season.
do that.
Nah, he scored one penalty this
He
season.
bagged against
Nottingham
Burnley.
Forest. Nottingham
He
Forest.
bagged against Burnley. He bagged against Fulham. Assist against Sheffield and a goal. And these were tight games, bro. If these goals were like 4 or 5-0, I'd allow it. But these were games where one goal has won the game, bro. And again,
Yo.
I understand this eye test business, but he wins you games, bro. He wins you games. He single-handedly wins you games,
Kingsley.
bro.
Wasn't
Kingsley, can you
Aubameyang
tell
winning
me-
you trophies and games? What did you guys do with him?
But he declined. He stopped. He stopped doing that. Bruno hasn't stopped doing that.
Hey yo, Kingsley, tell me what the assist against Sheffield United was.
But I can't remember,
Oh
man.
my! You know, I got so angry when Bruno got that assist.
Hey, fair.
Oh,
Do you remember that assist, bro?
wait. When he passed it to Dallo, is it the one where he passed it to Dallo and Dallo shoots?
No,
No,
not
bro,
that
when
one.
he blasted it to McTominay. He just absolutely lashed at McTominay. McTominay did all the work, volleyed it down, and he got an assist for that.
Bro, an assist and
Context
assist,
matters,
man.
you know. There's a lot of
Yeah.
assists that Bruno got that he did not mean.
Okay, but against Everton, he did 2 of those nice slips into Martial, and both times
I
he
give
did
it
it.
that.
Any
You
10
got
can
goals
do
like
that.
that. No,
Mount can do that.
no.
Mount
Not
can
every
do
10
that.
Can do that. It's not. It's a harder pass than you think. You know, the weight of pass has got to be perfect onto the run. It's got to be in a position where Martial can take it in his first stride. Like that pass ain't as easy as it looks, bro. He makes it
Okay,
look
so a
easy.
short diag is what you're basically saying with a nice weight.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult.
Then if it was not that difficult, I should see Havertz doing that at least once. But he hasn't
Havertz
done
can
that
do
for-
it, bro, but he's never in the position to do it.
He is in a position, but instead he turns around and passes back. All I'm saying is, I don't know how you
Sure
man got
start,
so much.
man.
How you man got so much hate for a guy who gives you so much output.
I don't have hate for Bruno. I don't hate him. But in terms of the progression of the team and where Ten Hag wants to take United, possession-based football is not his. That's not the profile.
No, I hear you. Fair enough. All right, we're gonna move on because of time to predictions and results. Average did send in his predictions as well, so I got that, and we'll include it. Obviously, we'll go through what happened. You man can answer Brendan's question as I pattern this.
I mean, a blind man could have told you that, though.
No, it was obvious though.
Rashford with the
There was
pity
no
penalty, yeah.
chance needed. Huh?
Rashford with the pity
Nah, but
penalty, yeah.
but Kingsley, at least Rashford has awareness in it. He didn't want to celebrate it, bro.
Neither did
Yeah,
Havertz.
yeah. He didn't celebrate on finish.
Neither did Havertz. Havertz didn't celebrate when he scored a pen. He celebrated when he scored against Brentford. The same thing. Havertz
No,
on
let's
2
not
goals.
compare Rashford to Havertz though.
Why? They both got 2 goals this season.
I mean, did Havertz get 41 GA last season?
Bro, I said this season, bro. This season.
No, bro. No. We can talk about last season included. What has Havertz scored a Champions League final goal? Okay, cool. What has he done other than that?
So that goal there is bigger than Rashford's career.
No, it's not.
Fred, is Havertz goal in the Champions League bigger than Rashford's career?
Yes.
Rashford's got more trophies. Rashford's got
You
like
said
3,
yes,
4
bro.
more
Like,
trophies than Havertz.
That goal's bigger than his career, bro.
But the Champions League is bigger than anything Rashford's won, though. Don't you agree with that?
Exactly. That goal's bigger than his career.
Rashford's won Europa, FA Cup, Carabao.
Come on, man. Europa League, go. Come on, let's be serious. Come on. Yeah, but don't you think at like 25, you should still have?
I think
You shouldn't. You should.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He shouldn't. He's a grown man, most paid at the club,
He's a
face of
grown
the
man,
club.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the thing is that like we don't look at Rashford as a World Cup player, so I think it's okay that occasionally he needs a confidence boost. You know, like we can't expect him to be putting up 40, 50 goals and assists every year. We know that's not what his level is. You know.
But yeah, let's move on to these predictions. Brendan, I don't know what you're trying to type, but all right, cool. Fred, you said
Yes,
1-0
sir.
City. That's
Nope.
an L. Therapy, you said 2-1 City. That's an L. Matt, you said 3-2 City. Another L. What did I say? 1-1 City, yeah? Shit, it's 3 points. You're done now. Get me, we'll take that in. Nice. Fred, you said 2-1 Newcastle.
Nope.
That's a W. Therapy said 3-1 Chelsea.
Oh,
Fat L. Matt said 1-1 Newcastle. That's an L. I said 1-0 Newcastle. Cheeky W there. Oh yeah, Brendan as well, but he's not here, so I'm not reading them out. There's no point. Fred, you said 3-1 Arsenal. Quick W. Ferry P, you said 2-1 Brentford. Obviously, that's an L. Matt said 1-1 Brentford. Another L. And I said 3-1 Arsenal. Fred, you said 1-1 Villa. Close. What's
nope.
the L? Ferry P, you said 2-1 Villa. You get the 3
Oh,
points there. Matt, you said 3-2 Villa. So it's a W for you. And I said 4-1 Villa. So it's just a W there. And then obviously with the Everton game, Fred, you said 2-0 United. So he was close. Ferry P said 1-0 United. Matt said 1-1 Everton United, so it wasn't back in his thing. I said 2-1 Everton. So I lost that. So in terms of the table, Therapy is because of that 3 points there is now first. I'm also touching Matt and Fred. Pause. And we're gonna do the we're gonna do next week's predictions real quick. I'm just gonna get the scores and fixtures up. Obviously, only City played in the Champions League today. Nothing to talk about. They were 2-0 down.
I want to
Game
talk
one,
about Newcastle. Or did
game
you
one,
guys not watch the
3-2.
game?
I
I was
watched a bit. I was alternating
think
between the City
I was at
game
football,
and the
innit? I
Newcastle
didn't get
game.
to watch that. I was
Okay,
training.
okay.
Yeah, obviously City were through anyway, but they're definitely through now.
Yeah.
In fact, talk about Champions League just before we do the predictions. Galatasaray Man United. This game, low key, is the biggest game of my season so far. Would you not agree?
United Arsenal's a bigger game.
No. This game right now is the biggest game of my season.
Yeah, why do you think so?
If you lose, you're out.
I don't mind going out the champs.
What
This
kind of
season.
mentality is that?
You need to understand, bro. Let me tell you, if we beat Galatasaray and lose to Bayern Munich, we get third. Do you know what happens if we get third? We're in the Europa League. I'm not on it. I'm tired of the Europa League Thursday night football.
Bro,
I'm tired of it. That
you know what it
huggies
is about,
ball.
bro? You know
It's
what
a
it is about the Europa
competition.
League? The problem with the Europa League now is before, I wouldn't mind being in it if we had to be in it because I thought we could win it. Now I don't even think we can win it. That's the problem. So I would rather us not be in anything.
Now you know what it is, yeah. I'm not saying no. I'm not even gonna say that. But yeah, Thursday night football is just a hindrance on the league. You basically get no time to train in between Thursday and Sunday because you're traveling to different countries, traveling to whatever, Lithuania to kick ball and that. You know what I mean? And then you come back, it's Saturday. You come back, it's Friday. Okay, cool. Saturday, you jet lagged or whatever, and maybe you get some training, and Sunday you got to play. We've got the most injured players in the league, anyways, so we don't have the squad to do Europa League. So it's either we lose tomorrow or we win against Bayern and Galatasaray, and then we get knocked down around the 32. Do you know what I mean? I just want Premier League ball. We focus on playing one game a week. Ten Hag does what he was meant to do at the start of the season, last season, and just focus on style of play and philosophy. Because you could see in Everton there was actually patterns of play being attempted, but then it wasn't. We didn't do it throughout the whole 90 because the players didn't have the confidence to do when we were under pressure. But yeah, man, I don't want Thursday football.
No, I hear you. I mean, you could argue and say again, it is a more realistic trophy than winning the Champions League right now. So wouldn't you rather try and shoot for it?
The way the season started, right? A trophy is not in the cards for United. We just need to make sure we get Champions League.
You could say that was the same thing last season and you won a trophy. So that's what I'm saying. With the Europa League, you could be a dark horse.
No, the expectation was top 4 in a trophy last season. But this season, like the way that we've started this season, the expectation of a trophy is gone now. I think the main thing is get Champions League football. Hopefully, especially with English clubs playing good in Europe, we get the coefficient, so top 5 still available. Then we can still attract talent in the summer. That's just that's what I think we should do, but I don't know, man.
Alright.
We will
Alright.
be there though.
We must. Matt, have you got a similar view or different kind of feeling towards the Champions League right now?
I guess my only thing is because Bayern, I believe, are pretty much through. If we beat Galatasaray, can Bayern just allow us in
We
the
can
last
beat
game?
Bayern. We can beat Bayern.
He must allow it.
No, man.
Kane hat trick.
No, but like just not be competitive, bro. Like just put the second string out.
Yeah, Matt, you got a point to say because Bayern, bro, they're in a title race. They're in a title race in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, they won't play their best team.
I can see
the
that.
last game of the group stage, you know.
Yeah, that's true. It's not a bad point, to be fair.
It's at Old Trafford, isn't it?
Nah,
yeah,
it's at
yeah.
Oh, it's at Old Trafford.
It's at OT. Yeah, it's OT. Remember, you guys lost in Germany, innit?
That game as well. Like we didn't even play terrible. That was just
bro. But Bayern, they did not look good. They did not look good.
They were not good at all.
Yeah,
Bayern haven't been looking too great, anyways. In general, I know Kane's been firing, but
the defense.
There's something missing at the moment. But yeah, let's get to these predictions.
Right,
so we're gonna start with therapy now. I'm banging in the name, so it's gonna be therapy, Fred, me,
you need
Matt,
to speak, man. Why you gonna mute?
and Emtar, and average.
I'm scared of the predictions.
No.
I'm just gonna bang out averages prediction straight away, and then we'll do ours. So he's gone Arsenal to win 2-0 against Wolves, Newcastle United 1-1, Chelsea Brighton 2-1 Chelsea, mad. Liverpool Fulham 2-1 Liverpool, Man City Spurs 3-1 City. Therapy, we'll start with you. Arsenal Wolves
2-1 Wolves.
Bro, you've been predicting hella Arsenal losses and they're not coming to fruition, bro. You like wasting points.
Wolves been playing good football. They've just been getting stiff.
Bro, don't give me that, man. We're not losing at home to Wolves, bro. Come on, man.
So Wolves ain't been getting stiff by VAR.
Yeah, no, they've been getting stiff, but we're not losing at home to Wolves, man. You need to grow up. Fred,
3-1 to the Arsenal.
There we go. Some common sense.
They're not getting 3 goals against Wolves. Impossible.
Bro, they can concede, but they're not like they were back in the day defensive.
But you guys are not scoring.
What do you mean we're not scoring, bro?
We
scored the third most in the Prem, bro. Just stop this narrative, man.
All right, you beat Sheffield like 6-0 or whatever.
Okay, but when City played Chef, it was 2-1. When you man played Chef, it was 2-1. When Spurs played Chef, it was 2-1. You man couldn't score more than 2 goals against them.
It's one game though. That's what I'm saying.
Because they had R9 on the bench. If they had started,
we scored 5 against them, bro. I've just named you 3 big teams that couldn't even score more than 2. Don't turn around and say, "Oh, you scored 5 against Chef."
That's one game. That's a small sample size.
Are you sure about that?
That's a small sample size, though.
No, don't do that, man. I don't want to hear that. Oh, it's the Chef.
It is.
It's the Chef, but you might needed a 35-yard.
Have you guys?
To be fair, though, what they lose 10-0 to Newcastle.
Bro, exactly.
At that point, you should be relegated immediately, bro. Like honestly.
And guess what? Have Newcastle scored? Did Newcastle a better goal difference than us? No.
Wolves beat City.
Bro, the mad thing is they've actually got the same goal difference as you.
Do they?
Newcastle, no, they don't.
Yeah, they do. 17-17.
Nah, it's because of that Sheffield game, but it doesn't count. Sorry.
Yeah, Sheffield tax.
Yeah,
we can say the same thing about Arsenal.
No, we can't. Bro, you guys nearly lost to Sheffield, man. Come on for it.
But that's not the point.
It is the point, man. We don't want to hear it from you, man. Anyway.
Wolves have been playing good football. Drew against Newcastle, beat Spurs, beat City. Come on,
but you
man.
know,
don't do that. Don't do that.
Wolves are the team we're gonna beat quite well. They're gonna want to play football with us.
They beat a Rodriguez City, innit?
Kill them on the counter.
They beat a Rodriguez City. That's why.
Say less, man. Say less.
Spurs without the injuries have not been looking.
No,
like
don't worry. We will be there. We will be there.
Bro,
more than you believe.
We will be there when next week we're gonna be top of the league again, and you'll see me with my shades back on, bro. While you man fight out Conference League, innit? Alright, cool. So I'm saying, yeah. I don't think 3-1. We concede at home. We love to concede at home. Matt, what are you saying? Arsenal Wolves.
I'll go 2-0, bro. I don't like their finishing, fam.
2-0 Wolves, yeah.
No, 2-0 Arsenal, bro.
Okay, sorry. Just make it sure.
Alright, cool. Therapy, back to you. Newcastle United, 8:00 kickoff at St. James Park. You say Newcastle 5-1, yeah? Say no more. Put that in for you, my bro.
Never said that, bro. I want to be optimistic, innit?
Yeah, so
It really
Chelsea.
depends how we play against Galatasaray, but that's tomorrow. So I'm gonna just say 2-1 United. But it really could get embarrassing for United. I'll be so honest.
Bro,
There's a
Newcastle
good
are
chance it
awful,
can get
man.
embarrassing.
Yeah, they're so bad, bro. You don't need to worry about that.
All right,
They're
Fred,
awful, man.
you said Newcastle United.
2-1 United.
Wait, which United?
Manchester.
Let's not be silly now.
Colchester. I mean, Colchester.
Yeah, I'm saying I can't see Newcastle losing at St James Park. Draw at the max.
Rashford.
I'm saying 2-0 Newcastle. I don't think you might even score. Let's be real. You might get a pen. Matt, what are you saying?
You know what? I can see the game kind of going the same way the game with Chelsea went, where at some point it looks competitive and then we shoot ourselves in the foot. So I'm gonna say 3-1 Newcastle.
Man's called for a dismantle.
No, he's not wrong, man. We genuinely could get embarrassed. It's not. It's in the cards.
No, I hear it. Okay, we've got Chelsea Brighton at 2:00 at Stamford Bridge. Therapy
At the bridge.
at the bridge. Yeah.
2-1 Chelsea.
Fred, quite surprised you want to go in Chelsea. You know, Chelsea's away
Brian-
record is better than their home record.
Yeah, but Brian haven't been really good.
So where is it? At the bridge? Yeah, Chelsea Brighton.
It's at the bridge. Yeah.
2-1 Brighton. I don't feel confident about that.
Because of the 4-goal trend, I'm gonna go 4-2 Brighton.
Oh,
Gonna keep the trend going. Matt, what are you saying?
Yeah, I agree with Fred. I'm gonna predict the same kind of scoreline as Aston Villa Tottenham. So 2-1 Brighton.
Clearly, Matt needs the points. Liverpool Fulham at Anfield. Therapy kick us off.
4-0 Liverpool.
Fred.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go 3-0. Yeah.
3-0 Fulham, yeah?
Yeah, 3-0. Nah, 3-0 Liverpool, bro. Come on.
What did you say first?
No, he said
I said
3. He said 3.
Yeah, I said 3-0, bro.
Has he learned now? Has he learned?
I'm like 0-3 in it. 0-3.
Liverpool at home, obviously not going to lose to Fulham at home. I'm going to say Fulham are awful, man. Their chance creation is so poor. Like, they're never like scoring. You say that and then they score. So I'm going to say 3-1 Liverpool. Matt.
I'll say 4-1 Liverpool.
All right, and then we have City Tottenham 4:30 at Etihad. Therapy. Bogey team for City, but it's not at the Spurs Stadium.
3-1 Spurs. Oh, 3-1 City. I didn't finish. I
heard Spurs. You know.
What
we're saying panel. What do you man here? I heard Spurs.
Nah, I said Spurs, and then I caught myself. Nah, you know I didn't mean Spurs to beat City.
Yo, Fred, what are you saying?
Where is it? Etihad.
No, he did. Oh, okay, say less.
Oh, Jesus. I'll go 2-0 City, I think.
I think that this is a game where it's going to be goals galore.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go 3-1 City though because of the absences that Spurs have. Matt, what are you saying?
I'm going to go 3-0 City.
Do you think Spurs are going to score? I think Spurs have scored in every game they've played in the Prem this season.
Yeah, but I think City need to give us a game where they're like defensively resolute, and obviously the United game doesn't count, so don't even like try to bring that up. But they've been a bit leaky, and I think they need to like sort of stand up defensively. So I'm gonna predict this game to be that game.
It's going to be funny because Romero is missing that game. Basuma will be back. Obviously, the Doggy's already back, but there'll be no Bentacore,
No matters.
Yeah, no Madison, no Van der Ven. Who, if he puts Romero with Chicken Royale, Haaland could have a field day, positioning wise.
He should put Romero with Davis instead of
I feel like Emerson's good for the high line in terms of recovery. What positioning in the box, Haaland will expose him. I don't think he has that centre back
Is
kind of
Sarr
awareness.
injured? Is he back?
I'm not sure, I'm not sure what's happening with
Who?
Sarr.
Sarr.
Saw. Oh, I don't even know.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Højbjerg playing with Basuma, to be honest.
Højbjerg, Bissouma, Lascelles
Yeah, I can see that. For balance, I can see that happening.
could get messy.
But if City turn up, it could. Some interesting games this weekend, man. Interesting games. I think for me, even if City are playing Spurs, that Newcastle United one for me is probably going to be a better game.
Bruv, we just quickly have a word on like the fixture times, bro. What's up with these fixture times? Why is it at 8:00?
Yeah, the 8 o'clock thing is mad, but it's because you got Champions League football in it.
But why don't they just give us Sunday?
Because
We have to play. We're playing 3 games in 6 days this week.
I think it's because of certain games that they've got televised. It's all to do with television scheduling.
Yeah, because we're on TNT Sports for that game.
Yeah, it's all about the TV scheduling, but the scheduling ends up shagging the team sometimes, as you might have just seen. Lastly, anyway, before we head out, I just wanted to, as an Arsenal fan, give a little dig to Spurs. You know what I'm saying? Ange 3 years in a row. When problems came, crumbled. When adversity came, he's crumbled. All right, mate. Yeah, mate. It's not looking good,
Right, mate.
It's not looking very good, mate. Got me, Ange. Props to you for how you start your rock and roll football. But let's be
It was
real,
fun
man.
while it lasted.
Not even just that, but you have to adapt, my guy. You can't keep the same things ticking with set man on the pitch, bro. And you haven't done that. And this is the first manager I've ever seen in the Prem in my whole life to lose 3 games in a row and still get praise. It's nuts. It's nuts. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. When set managers lose one game, it's all hell breaks loose. Set man can lose 3 in a row and be like, oh yeah, but he's playing good football, mate. He's playing good football, mate. It's all good, mate. You know what I'm saying, oh, come on, man. Get me 3 managers a month in awards a row just to do this. Smells a bit fraudulent to me. But now I'm hoping for.
Fortunate. I know, but the biggest scumbaggery is Ten Hag's gonna get manager of the month for November.
Yeah, he's been in
3-3, 0 goals conceded.
his side's the most informed. But then again, you look at
Ten
the
large in
opposition,
football at its finest.
you look at the teams you've played, and it's like, okay.
I will see, man.
When's the last time you man beat someone decent?
Not this season.
Okay,
It's
and
last season.
Last season,
Last
when's
season.
the man? Who did you beat that was decent?
Now we beat you lot.
Now
Start
we
of the
beat
season.
everybody in the top 6
October.
at home last season.
So you say in the City
Beat
game when you
Chelsea,
beat City
oh,
2-1. When you beat
Yeah,
come
you
on,
beat
Chelsea were
City.
awful.
When you say like
Beat Liverpool.
you mean like a good performance or just like we won against
I
them?
mean that other team was in form, playing well, and you've beat them.
City,
Beat Barcelona.
Arsenal, Barcelona. That's not a bad
I wouldn't even say Barcelona were in good.
Yeah, they won the league that season. What are we talking about?
Yeah, but when they
Yeah.
played you, they weren't
Don't do
doing
that.
too
Don't
great.
do that. Don't do that.
Don't try, no, bro. Give us that props, man. We knocked out a footballing royalty club in Europe.
Who?
That's still an accolade, bro. That has to get some recognition, man.
No, it's just a question, man. You man don't need to get all attacking and
No.
That's not a question, my bro.
Nah, the last time we beat a good team was last season. I'll be honest.
First, who do you think? What's your next? Where's your next big win coming from, man? Who you beating next?
I mean, hopefully on
Newcastle
Saturday,
was a
bro.
big
But
win.
you know,
Yeah, Newcastle.
I think it's either Newcastle or it's in 2024 when we get Martinez back, and then we sign a January centre back or the right centre back. You get those things sorted.
That disrespect to Varane, man. Anyway, we're gonna end it here.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining in for the 620 podcast. Keep liking, commenting, subscribing. Follow us on the socials. Links in the description below. All of that. Thank you for the guys for coming out, and obviously we will be there. You man, don't leave straight away. So I wanna say something real quick. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week, Tuesday, 10:15 p.m. Let's do this. Let's go. God bless.